Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you smell it?
I do. I do. Because you know what? I told you, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, what I thought my WrestleMania main event would be.
You did.
Maybe 3 weeks ago.
No, you did.
The Rock coming back,
Mm-hmm.
going against Roman Reigns at Mania,
Mm-hmm.
with CM Punk in that damn match.
I don't know why you want to make it a triple threat.
I feel like that's
so
where
bad.
the money is. Because for a
I don't
long
like
time,
that, though.
again, you don't like it, but I feel like that's where it's going.
You throw a colonizer in there for what?
Okay.
Like, what's
Because
Wait, let me ask you this. Why do you think that triple threat match alone would make more money than being able to have Roman and Rock alone and then Seth and CM
because if
Punk
they do
alone?
Roman Rock at the Elimination Chamber, want to up it at WrestleMania.
Well, let's assume they're not. Let's say they're saving it for WrestleMania.
Okay.
Why do you need CM Punk in that equation rather than having
Because
him
I feel
against
like
Seth Rollins?
I feel like CM Punk and Roman Reigns and The Rock together would be the bigger draw. They are money on their own, yes. Cody needs to finish his story, sure.
That's
So
that story right now.
I hear you, but
Sorry,
Cody will be a great. If he ain't gonna get Punk, Cody can get Seth, or let's just say Randy wins. You have Cody and Randy at WrestleMania, which is a great draw still too because they have this.
That'd be a good match.
You have Punk, Rock, Roman.
I think Randy Cody will be the one.
That might be it.
That'd be a good match.
But now you have Pumpkin hates again. He hated. He's one of the reasons why he left in the first place. He didn't want Rock Punk coming back part time, taking his belt. What happened? Punk got mad. He got pissed off, and that really started his downward spiral on his way out. His biggest thing is he hated Dwayne for a while.
I don't remember that being the case.
That was
something that he had a problem with. I wouldn't say it was why he left.
No, that's what I said. Part
it
of
was
it
something
because he hated the fact that he could come back and do whatever he wanted
the
to.
part-time thing.
Correct. So now he coming back and doing the part-time thing again. He's like, I'm still this the same shit. I still want the big belt. I came back for a reason. I'd rather do that by shitting on him and fuck. I'll even end Roman's streak at the same time.
So I hear you on that, but I feel like with the way the bloodline story has gone,
it has to be just
like you. Like, I think CM Punk actually messes it up.
He do. It got to be head up. It got to be.
If it is a triple threat, it's just gonna be Cody. Like there's no point to having Punk in there. You
and
already.
Punk was a Heyman guy.
But I mean, I'm saying like there's no point to having Punk in that match when you already have a built-in storyline with Seth. Like it's already set up. They already have it in motion. Like
actually, now I think about it. Wolf, that's the screw job. Wolf, that's what ends Roman. Paul Heyman and CM Punk. Paul Heyman has been his guy. His wise man. Paul Heyman would be the reason Roman loses his belt.
That just doesn't feel as satisfying to me.
It don't.
Like
that would be that would probably be the biggest turn.
Like, again, like marquee, like it's like you putting all your eggs in one basket. It's like instead, like you getting like if CM Punk is like an attraction, like to what you're saying, like where he's like
he's an individual draw on his own.
Yeah. Like put that with Seth. Like you already got Rock, you got Roman. Like there's no point to.
And honestly,
like it's overkill.
Honestly, too, if WrestleMania wasn't 2 nights anymore, then like maybe I would probably lean. But like to have 2 nights when you can have Roman and Rock one night and then Seth and CM Punk the other night, like that's money.
That's box office.
Especially because the CM Punk Seth Rollins stuff was on Sports Center. It had people who don't even watch wrestling being like they don't like each other. Like I don't think you need to add anything else into that pot. Like I think you're gonna add too much seasoning if you put another person in because they got so much heat between the two of them. Like I just want to see.
Like put it this way: if there wasn't a 4-year title reign, like Punk Rollins would be your Sunday night closer.
Probably. Oh, dude, you got some new comments.
I hear you. I'm gonna stick with my.
No, I feel you. Like I hear what you saying.
Like because for a second y'all like, "Hey, Rock done."
I feel like
so I'm like,
From what I understand, like I don't know if necessarily
that is not a short run.
For who?
So The Rock.
Oh,
they said no. They saying he's back.
You for real?
That's
don't
what
get me excited.
Like they're saying he's back. No, I've seen where they said
that. Wait. Who is that?
I've seen for my trusted sources that I've seen that's been credible shit that's been happening. My trusted sources with credible shit that has been happening.
Not your bell in my boy.
That has been happening.
My trusted sources.
They were saying, I've seen.
This nigga talking about niggas on Twitter.
Hey, listen, niggas on Twitter got official pages that have actual dirt sheets when you done. But these dirt sheets have said that The Rock is it's not a short run. It's going to be probably the WrestleMania season run.
So
Like he might not be there every single week, but he'll be there more frequently than he has been than in one-off shit.
So what you're saying?
They could actually build a story with him.
So what you're saying?
Rock is huge too.
Is that it's a real possibility that we're gonna see the Rock at Like we've been, we were talking about like, oh, he played
Elimination Chamber for sure.
Really?
Because they want Roman and Rock in Paris, wherever that is, for sure.
I think Roman that's in Perth, like in Australia. That's where Elimination Chamber is. So like apparently, like again, like WWE is moving to this model where they're doing stadium shows across the world, basically, and like these cities are paying WWE to come in and run their events there. So like Perth and their tourism board or whatever, like they've invested a bunch of money to get WWE to come here in the first place. They've also made a separate not deal, but like a separate offer to The Rock. Like, hey, we'll pay you a ton of money if you are here. Like, if we can say, hey, The Rock is gonna be wrestling in Perth. Like, I think 60,000 people can fit into that stadium. That's a lot of people. So like that's what I've heard is that like it hasn't been locked down necessarily, but like they're making a hard run at getting him for that show. Which if you can get Rock Roman there, like
that's why I'm still holding on to the CM Punk thing, because there's a lot of talk that is gonna be Rock Roman at the Elimination Chamber. And I'm like, okay, if that happens there,
then what do you
do
rematch?
At WrestleMania? I can see Rock winning. The rematch will be at Mania.
I don't think Roman's losing until he drops the belt.
If that happens,
and I don't think that you build up a 4-year title run to give. Rock.
It's been 4 years. Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying like
you built up a lot already.
No, The Rock don't end up getting screwed by the blood. Like we probably know how it's going to end.
Like it always. Exactly. Like it always.
Still?
Oh, shit, now.
And still.
You can't keep getting away with this.
I don't know. For me personally, I think that it's just going to be 2 separate matches. It's going to be Rock and Roman in Australia because they gave him a bag and a half. And then WrestleMania is still going to be finish the story like we assume it's going to be for the last 365 days.
So you think it's gonna be Cody and
they might put that story on the back burner, my guy. They got a lot of ammo in here.
Wait. So you think it's gonna be Roman and Cody at WrestleMania?
Yes.
Okay.
And then do The Rock and Roman at
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Okay.
And then if you want to run back Rock and Roman or like the Tribal Chief or whatever, like you've now made Cody like your May guy, and he's on his own storyline, and that's the marquee match. The SummerSlam or some shit. Like you can come back and do Roman and them.
I can't wait to start fantasy booking WrestleMania. Like once the Rumble actually happens and we kind of start getting a more clear picture about who's going to be where. Like, I can't wait to kind of start
the 27th.
Also, The Rock got blown up from doing the spine buster on people's elbow, so like that man is not ready to run a one-on-one match right now.
You said he got blown up.
He was tired. He was huffing and puffing, doing the whole like.
He'll probably get back in the gym, drinking his lion's blood again and all of that shit.
He been in the gym. He just ain't been doing cardio.
He ain't wrestling training. He doing all his normal.
That nigga huge.
That's athletic.
No, he huge for no reason.
I start off with 8,000 pancakes with a gallon of lion's blood.
Triple T also said he wants Seth and Punk and Rock and Roman. Yeah. I didn't think about the Elimination Chamber factor in it, but if it doesn't happen at Elimination Chamber, then I want to see it at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, sir.
No, that's all right.
That would be interesting if he's actually in an EC match, though. Right?
No, he's not.
It'd probably be a one-on-one.
It's going to be a one-on-one.
Because sometimes to protect cats, they can have him come out last and have him just do a couple spots, too. Just if he's not in ring shape by then. But like the Cena treatment last year. Was it last year or the year before? Cena, he was at the end. He got eliminated, though, but he only had a couple moves. He wasn't in there forever. And they got his ass up out of there. Or Edge. Was it Edge? I can't remember.
Triple T said The Rock needed an oxygen tank after that
He did a lot of running, bro.
No, he didn't.
He did a lot of talking, boy. That's what it was.
He was probably so excited.
He was hella excited.
The adrenaline. It's much.
But when you hear a pop like that, though, I know them.
Every
the
time.
hair's got to come up on you.
He do that every time he come out. He do the rub his arm. Like, goosebumps. I'm so happy to be back.
Because everybody had the same reaction. Like, holy shit.
You see Samantha Irvine?
Yeah, I seen her.
I was like, dog, yeah.
That's what I was thinking about, like, with Punk. It's like, no wonder Punk ego is where it is. Like, can you imagine, like, people, like, every time you walk out, like, people just, like,
going
crazy.
Ape shit.
And can you imagine
as soon as your music hit,
having that much crowd control where you know you got all these people in your hand to do, like, the way The Rock was, he was just,
but he was showing, like, he that dude. It's The Rock.
Like,
it just be all so beautiful. Like, hey, just one time.
But last thing to say before we get off him.
Give it to me.
I got when he ended that promo talking about like where should I go and eat this and that, and then he said where should I sit at the head of the table. The way he did it,
I was like, oh,
yeah, because I was watching the Bucks game and
he threw that in there and walked off.
And I just heard head of the table and I said, wait, what? Rewind that.
Exactly. So
I said, where rewind that?
That was my holy shit. I was like, oh shit, he actually said it.
Me too.
I was like, oh, I see what they do. I see you.
And then Roman tweeted out just a laughing emoji, like, all right, bro. I'm not here for it. All right.
I don't know if I asked y'all this question. Like, I was thinking about this because, like, when The Rock was on game day, like, they played his wrestling music. Punk, everywhere he goes, they play Cult of Personality. Like, Mick Foley did, like, some little one-man show, and they play, like, his theme music. So, like, if you had, like, one song that played, like, every time you enter the room, like,
I've thought about this.
I know. Kanye can't tell me nothing.
Jay-Z, you don't know.
Kanye can't tell me nothing. That'd be
As
soon as you hear that, nah.
oh my God, Ken is here. Oh, I can't believe it.
I'll be
You gotta pick a song that has a start to it that's very. That's why I like Jay-Z. You don't know because it's the and then the beat come in. You're like, yo. Then you hear the
Well, see, my shit. It'd probably be my kickball song there. Monster, Meek Mill.
I'm not familiar with it.
Wait, he come in. The money turned into a monster. I'm like, oh shit.
I asked the question. I didn't think about it. On the top of my head, it was Swagger Like Us because again, like it starts off like and they has the big drums. And...
You got to be a tag team with that one. Who's the us?
Me, myself, and I.
It's just me. Ooh.
I'll remix it.
No, so real quick, we talking about people coming back and whatnot. AJ Lee kind of was hinting towards making a wrestling.
Oh, y'all was booing her when I said she should come back. Oh, no, he was.
No, she still gets the boos.
Hey, listen, I like AJ Lee. I thought she would be. I think she's better still than half. I won't say half.
Women, totally. This women division.
That's what I said. I won't say half, but she's still better than the bottom third.
That's a good one, Triple T.
Ham. Okay. So real quick, we're running late, so I got to be quick. When Ham came out, I was playing that song in my apartment, and no one else was home, and I was playing it loudly. And then they got to the part where it's like, and that's when everybody wanted to walk in.
What the fuck?
They were like, "What?
They're like, what the hell you
like?" They were literally like scared.
What
like,
you got going on in this?
She done turned.
You in a cult? What you doing?
Actually, like now that you bring that up, naysayers in Paris.
Naysayers in
Hey, that's the title. Naysayers in Paris, by the way.
Naysayers in Paris.
I like that.